Welcome to the Empowered Life series. My name is Jen Frey, and I am so excited to share with you today about the spa products. So it's called Infuse Your Life with Luxury, and I'm a licensed massage therapist, and I love pampering and all the fun stuff. So we're gonna have a lot of fun today. So one thing I want to just put in your mind before we start is the importance of self-care. So actually, I fly a lot with what we do, and we travel. And so whenever you fly on a plane, I'm sure you've heard the flight attendant say, all of the safety instructions, right? And so when she's going through the safety instructions, she will get to a part and she'll talk about the oxygen masks, and she'll talk about the oxygen masks and if you're traveling with a small child. And I always think she's gonna say, you know, put it on the child first, but she always says, put it on yourself first, and then you put the oxygen mask on the child. And so why does she say that? She says that because it's so important for us to have the oxygen so that we can take care of the child and the people around us. And so it's the same thing with self-care. It's really important that we take care of ourselves so that we can give back and serve others. And so we're going to talk today how doTERRA's products help us serve ourselves and then serve others actually in a more impactful way. And so I want to go over just a couple skin stats with you first. So on your screen there will be a few skin stats. So our skin accounts for about 15% of our body weight. So that's a lot, right? The average adult has about 21 square feet or 9 pounds of skin and 300 million skin cells. Lots of skin cells, lots to take care of, and a lot of us don't take care of our skin the way that we should. A single square inch of skin has about 300 sweat glands. This is good. It helps us breathe, but it also helps us take in things that we might want to take in when we're soaking in a bath. Your skin renews itself every 28 days. I always think it's funny when people say, oh, it's so gross when a snake will shed its skin, right? Well, we are actually shedding our skin more often than a snake. That's just kind of a fun fact. Your skin constantly sheds dead cells, and it's estimated that more than half of the dust in your home is actually skin. So that's kind of gross. So I know we said we're gonna have fun and we're gonna do this beauty stuff, but we're talking about something that's kind of gross. But it's important that you know this. We are shedding our skin a lot. Our skin is our largest organ, and it's really important that we be stewards of our body because it is our largest organ. And so this is something that many people don't take care of. And so we want you to invest in your skin because it's going to represent you for a very long time. So true beauty is about being comfortable and confident in your own skin. And so there's actually an emotional component to beauty, and it's feeling good about yourself from the inside. And what I love about doTERRA's products is they're infused with essential oils. And so they do help boost our self-confidence when we're using them because we are smelling these beautiful oils in the products. The other thing is that when I was a teenager and even into adulthood, I had problematic skin. And so I only really felt confident by putting lots of makeup on to go out in public. And so I felt a little insecure that way. What I love about doTERRA's products is they have helped my skin be very clear. It's very rare that I have any problems with my skin. I believe it's because of the lifelong vitality vitamins nourishing from the inside out and also using their products. And so I am really excited to share with you how to feel comfortable and confident in your own skin and feel beautiful from the inside out. And so we're going to talk first about cleansing. And so if there's nothing else that you do, definitely cleanse your skin. It's the fastest way to age yourself. And so two of my favorite cleansers that I use are our Virage cleanser. This is a really silky cleanser. And then we also have our HD foaming face wash. I use both. So it's actually important to cleanse your face twice, especially if you're a makeup wearer. If you wear makeup and you cleanse your face just once, it's kind of like jumping in the shower with your clothes on. You're not really getting it all off. So the first wash, you can use a washcloth, and I like to use the Virage cleanser to just clean off that makeup. And then I like to wash again with the HD clear foaming face wash because that really gets in the pores. It's got lots of great ingredients. If you see on your screen some of the ingredients in there, we've got wild orange basil and melaleuca. It also has some amino acids and lipids. Lipids are actually kind of like giving your skin vitamins. Amino acids are something we have to get by eating protein, and so that's how we get our amino acids. And so these proteins that we get, or these amino acids that we get and we put them on our skin, are very helpful to keep our skin looking young. Another thing about a lot of cleansers is that they're very drying to the skin, but this one, it's not going to dry your skin out. It's actually going to keep the moisture in as well, which is really important. It has some olive oil in there. Just another side fun fact about olive oil is I'm actually a natural redhead, but I love to use olive oil and ylang ylang to help repair split ends. So as I have gotten older, I've had to highlight my hair blonde. And so when you do that, you blow up the follicle in the hair shaft and it makes your hair dry and gives you split ends. So after I get my hair highlighted, I will come home and smear my hair with some olive oil and ylang ylang, and that's very helpful. That's just a little side tip for you ladies that might have the same issue. So very important to cleanse. And the HD Clear Foaming Face Wash has an ingredient called Litsea, and that's an essential oil. And so we don't hear about that a lot in doTERRA. And so it's actually comes from a shrub. The shrub gives off this lemony essential oil, and it's really good to help control the oil in the skin. And then another ingredient that a lot of people don't hear about in our HD foaming face wash is our white willow bark. And so I used to study a lot of herbs and homeopathics, and I studied white willow bark a long time ago. And so if you do a little research on it, so it helps to calm the skin down a little bit. The next step that I like is to smooth the skin, and so I use our Immortelle oil. This is actually one of my very favorite oils. When people ask me what my favorite oil is, this is one of them, and it is great for those of you who want to stay looking younger. It's called Immortelle, and so Immortelle, some people say immortal, so it makes you look immortal. It has 5 beautiful oils in it: frankincense, Hawaiian sandalwood, lavender, myrrh, rose. This is really going to help with the fine lines and wrinkles, make your skin look very smooth. And interestingly enough, while Immortelle is a beauty serum, I actually use it as my deodorant. This is something I've used for many years and taught many women about. I love it because it works, and I've tried a lot of other essential oils that people recommend for deodorant, but this one works. And if you think about underneath your arms is a very sensitive area. The pores are open. You've got a lot of lymph glands. I like to be very preventative in my health, and the commercial deodorants that are out there are not that great for our bodies, and they have a lot of harsh ingredients in them. And so this is great. Sometimes people will laugh whenever I tell them that I use Immortelle for my deodorant and to put on my face to keep clean, and they're thinking, oh yeah, she's like rolling this on her face, she's rolling this under her arms. But no, I don't do that. So what you can do is you can either use 2 bottles. Sometimes people say, well, Immortelle is a little pricey for my deodorant, and so we recommend that they get a roller bottle, fill it half with coconut oil, half with Immortelle. You could use that as your deodorant, or actually I use it straight, neat, which means undiluted, and I just rub it on my hands and apply it that way, and then I can use the roller bottle for my face. But it is an amazing oil, and one that every home should have. And then in our Virage Hydrating Serum, so this actually is the Immortelle oil is in our serum. So it has 3 oils: olive, jojoba, and macadamia oils, and they're in a lipid profile that kind of mimics a 22-year-old skin. And so you can apply this to problematic areas on your skin. I like to really target under my eyes because it is a heavy oil, and I'm a little bit prone to oil in my T-zone. I pretty much focus on just certain areas for this. Now this also has the Immortelle oil in it, so if you're on a tight budget and you can choose one or the other, this is great because it gives you the benefits of having the serum and the oil, and it has all of those beneficial oils in it. That's a great product, and it's really going to reduce the fine lines and wrinkles. So I didn't forget about the guys. You can see the cute little slide there. Gentlemen, try this. And so HD Clear is great. It's an oil, another blend that we had talked about, kind of like the HD Clear Foaming Face Wash. A lot of similar essential oils in it. It's great to use after shaving on pores that are open. It's going to smooth out imperfections. It's going to clean and hydrate skin. This works well for ladies too in areas that we have to shave. If you're having some problems with some bumps on your skin after you shave, this would be great to just calm those down. To tone the skin. So our toner is one of my favorite versatile products, spa products that we have. And the reason why is there's so many different things that you can do with it. I like to use it because it's going to help reduce the pores on the skin. It's very softening to the skin. What I like to do with it is to use it before I apply makeup, and it helps your makeup apply beautifully. So I will apply this before I put my makeup on, and then I will use a little bit of a moisturizer. So this is not meant to be a standalone product. It's meant to be paired with something. It's it's getting the skin ready to have some moisture applied to it. And so I apply this first almost like a primer. So many of you who love makeup maybe know about when you hear about a primer. And so my girls, they listen to all these makeup tutorials on YouTube. And so I would hear these different people talk about primers. And when I would look at the primer ingredients, I'm like, oh, they aren't so good. So what can I do that's natural that we have? So always think about that when you're using doTERRA's products. We have so many products that you can actually use in place of other things that you hear about that people are using. So primer, this is something you can use in place of a primer. Put the toner on your face first, and then what I do is I use either the tightening serum that doTERRA has, or I'll use some of the Virage moisturizer because it's lighter, and then let that dry a little bit, and then I apply my makeup, and it applies very evenly and beautifully. Another fun tip you can do is to hold the bottle far away because it is a mister. The toner comes in a misting formula, and hold it really far away, and just when your makeup is all done, just set it with that toner spray. So that is a great product to use in many different ways. And so I did just talk about the moisturizer a little bit. So while we have multiple moisturizers in doTERRA, these are two of my favorite. I use the Virage moisturizer because it's a little bit lighter, and I also use the anti-aging moisturizer. So primarily I will use the Virage moisturizer in the morning because it's not as heavy, and if you are a makeup applier, you don't want to have a really oily, shiny face. Anti-aging moisturizer can be put on at night after you cleanse and tone the skin, and use a little bit of that Immortelle. You can apply the anti-aging moisturizer after. The anti-aging moisturizer has a lot of the same oils as the Immortelle, so lots of great oils to help with those cells. We have lots of cells on our skin, remember? It's going to help with the fine lines and wrinkles, help you look much younger. And then the Virage moisturizer, again, is light, but it's also still very moisturizing. Beautiful smelling products. They just make you feel so good when you use them. If you guys want an immediate result with a product, the Reveal is the one for you. I love this two-step process. I actually exfoliate about 3 to 4 times a week. I feel like if there's any product that we have that gives instant results, this is your baby. You want to use this. So first you have the refining polish, and so it has some pumpkin enzymes in there that you can feel. It feels slightly gritty, and what you're gonna do is massage that into your face for about 2 minutes, and then you're gonna add the peptide activator as step 2 over top, and just massage again for 2 minutes. Now, usually you'll have some excess, and another place that we really show signs of aging is our neck or our décolleté. So go ahead and just take that product down through that area, and if you have leftovers, you can use it in other areas. But you massage that on for about 2 minutes, and then you take a warm washcloth and wipe that off. And it's really fun to take before and after pictures because there are instant results with this. The fine lines and wrinkles are reduced. The skin feels great, feels tightened and plump, and just a really fun thing to do. And like I said, I do this about 3 to 4 times a week. It kind of helps promote collagen production. So for me, I've had quite a few babies, all of them large, over 9 pounds. And so there's different areas on my body that I actually have fun with using some of these other products. One is the toner. I'll spray my belly, before swimsuit season, and that helps to tighten up that skin. But the Reveal facial system is another product that you can kind of use in those areas, those problem areas. So have fun with the products. Another product that we have that is super popular when it came out last summer was the mud mask. And so this is a really great product to help detoxify your skin. And so it's actually multifaceted. You can use it in more places than just your face, and we'll talk about that. But it has some essential oils, myrrh, juniper berry, and grapefruit. Really great for smoothing the skin, detoxifying, reducing the pore size. So a lot of people especially have an issue in the T-zone of the face, and a little bit on the cheeks where our pores just look a little bit larger, and that's actually an issue that I have. And so this product is really great for helping reduce that pore size, smoothing out the skin. When you use that product, your face will be as smooth as a baby's bottom, and you will love it. One thing I do want to tell you about this product is the first time I used it, I was really excited. Actually was one of the people that got to try it last summer before it was actually released. And so I got really excited. I put this all over my face. I was ready, for the results when I was done. And I took it off, and my face was a little bit red. And I was like, wow, I don't know if I wanted a red face. But it totally settled down in about 30 minutes. So don't be alarmed if that happens. You have increased circulation. Your skin is detoxifying a little bit. And that's actually very natural. So what I do is I like to keep my products in the shower so that I don't forget to use them. Set yourself up for success. Keep that mud mask in the shower, use it in there, just reduce the time that you have it on your face from 10 minutes to 5, and that will reduce that redness, and that redness does go away. Another thing you can do is just use it at night, but it's a great product if you've got a hot date, you want to do that before your date. If you have a wedding or a special event you're going to, you can do it before that. Makeup applies beautifully, just like I said. You know, you can do any of these processes and then still do the toner and some of those other products like the tightening serum and the moisturizer before you apply makeup. For the guys, you can see on your screen, this is a fun little slide here. You can use it as an armpit detox in the stinky summer months. I actually find that I like to use about once or twice a week to use it as an armpit detox because we have a lot of toxins there and a lot of an area that sometimes becomes a little smelly. And so this is a great area for men and women alike. Even for our teens, they've got lots of hormones rushing through their body. And so sometimes they become a little smelly, their feet especially. You can detox the feet with this. My husband's an outdoorsman, and so even if you're trying to reduce aroma before going out in the woods, if you're a hunter, you could apply it as a mask that way, and it's really great for a deep clean. Another product that I absolutely love is our bath bar. Our bath bar is beautiful. We have two kinds. We have the Serenity bath bar, and so I always encourage people to actually use that at night because it helps them calm down and relax. But for me, I love it in the morning because it just smells so beautiful, and it suds up. A fun tip about that is it's foamy enough that you can actually use it as a shave cream. But it has jojoba in it, so it's not drying at all. It's very nourishing, and aloe leaf juice is in that product. And then we also have the other variety that has the citrus oils in it, so it's very uplifting. And so we like to make a little joke that those of us ladies, we don't sweat, we just glisten. So for those of us so glam that we sweat glitter, we use the doTERRA body wash. And so it's very uplifting, beautiful aroma. And so in the morning when we get up, a lot of us shower then. You have the oils of bergamot that's going to brighten your mood, cedarwood, grapefruit, natural surfactants, which can be very harsh on the skin, so it leaves our skin looking beautiful. And this is great for guys, girls, teenagers, kids, any of us, but it's a beautiful product, cleans your skin, smells great. We absolutely love this product in our homes. Now, exfoliating. This is a really fun product, the exfoliating body scrub. So there's a lot of ways to use this. One thing I always tell people is one of the main ingredients is sugar. This is one of the products where I allow you to use sugar. We don't like you to eat too much sugar, but we can use sugar in the exfoliating body scrub. So it's very invigorating. Exfoliation is key. We talked a little bit about exfoliation earlier, but it's really going to get rid of those dead skin cells. And when we have those dead skin cells lying, they make our wrinkles look a little bigger, and we notice them more. And so when we exfoliate, we get rid of that, and our skin looks more smooth, and those fine lines and wrinkles are less likely to be seen. It's going to help with our pore size as well and smooth wrinkles. And so what I love about this is I actually teach women especially to use this from your toes all the way up to the top of your legs, and that's because it is going to help smooth and moisturize, and all of us women have certain issues that we deal with on certain parts of our body, and so exfoliating those areas, stimulating it because it does have the ginger in it, it's firming and softening with the sunflower oil, invigorating with wild orange and grapefruit, and we actually have a lot of spas and salons that are using these in their pedicures. They'll use those from about the knee down in their pedicure stations. And so we like to have you, even if you use this in the tub or sit on the side of the tub, to do a treatment on your legs. And so you exfoliate your entire legs and you rinse that off. And then what we do is we have you take the replenishing body butter, which is absolutely beautiful and luxurious, and you put that on from toes to the tops of your legs, and you wrap your legs in warm towels, warm moist towels, and you can put a bag on and just sit there and read a magazine, and it will give your legs a nice firm look, and it will help with any of those maybe skin issues that you're struggling with. It's going to be purifying. Our indulgent body butter has wild orange and Douglas fir, frankincense, shea butter, cocoa seed butter, highly nourishing, soothing, fatty acids from avocado seed oil. And so it's just a beautiful, fun treatment for you. And then some other moisturizing things we have our unscented body and hand lotion. Love this. And so it has that lipid formula that kind of mimics a 22-year-old skin. And so I love that they have that now, because before they reformulated the hand and body lotion, I had to stick this on places on my body, and that is a little more expensive to use. So this is great that they have reformulated that. And you can incorporate any essential oil into that hand and body lotion that you want to work towards any type of goal that you have. If you're trying to target some of those trouble areas, you can put some Slim and Sassy in there. So lots of great things to do with the hand and body lotion. We also have our Citrus Bliss, which is great. I like to carry that in my purse for dry hands. Smells beautiful. And then of course our rose lotion is absolutely beautiful as well. So guys, so if you are going outdoors a lot, so it's October, so we're still doing some hiking and things. And so in our area especially, we have some trouble with some ticks. And so if you add some Arbor Vitae to your hand and body lotion, that's a great way to repel those ticks and insects and bugs. And so a great way to use that. So this has been so much fun. I hope you guys all enjoyed learning how to do some self-care and pampering. And I realized that we just covered a ton of products and you might feel super overwhelmed. So what I would encourage you to do is to get 2 or 3 of the products that you feel the most passionate about, start incorporating them into your skin regimen, and then build on from there. And you're going to find fantastic results. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the Empowered Life series and have a great day.